Once upon a time, there lived a woman named CHIOMA. CHIOMA was known far wide for her exceptional beauty and her loving nature. Her radiant smile and kind heart made her beloved figure in the community. CHIOMA's life took a significant turn when she was married to Obinna through an arranged marriage, a common practice in her village. Obinna was a wealthy trader, respected and admired, but their marriage was not born out of love, at least not initially. Despite this, Chioma embraced her new life with grace, determined to make the best out of her situation. The earlier days of their marriage were marked by awkwardness and formality. Chioma and Obinna were practically strangers, bound together by family expectations rather than mutual affection. However, over time, they began to find a common ground. Obinna appreciated Chioma's gentle spirit and her dedication to their household, while Chioma admired Obinna's work ethic and his efforts to provide for them. As the months passed, Chioma's belly began to swell with new life. She was almost ready to welcome their baby into the world. An impending arrival brought a sense of excitement and hope on their home. The village celebrated Chioma's pregnancy with anticipation. They came together singing joyous songs and dancing for the birth of their new member in the community. However, beneath the surface of this seemingly perfect life, Chioma harbored a dark secret. Despite her outward calm, she was deeply unhappy. Obinna was a good provider, was cold and distant. He was often away on long trading trips, leaving Chioma feeling isolated and lonely. The arranged nature of their marriage meant that true emotional intimacy was hard to come by, and Chioma yearned for a different kind of life. One evening, as the sun set over the village, Chioma made a decision that would change everything. She couldn't bear the thought of spending the rest of her life in a loveless marriage, raising a child in an environment devoid of warmth and affection. Her despair reached a breaking point and she concocted a desperate plan. She waited until Obinna returned from one of his trips. Exhausted and ready for bed, under the glass of caring for him, she gave him a herbal concoction that induced a deep, almost comatose sleep. With her heart trembling, she dragged his limp body to the backyard where she had already dug a shallow grave. As the night grew darker and the village fell silent, Chioma buried Obinna alive. She covered the grave with earth, her heart pounding in her chest, hoping that her actions would remain undiscovered. The weight of what she had done bore down on her, but she convinced herself that it was the only way to escape her misery. The next morning, Chioma went about her day as usual, hiding her turmoil beneath the bare normalcy. The village was unaware of the horror that transpired. Days turned into weeks, and Chioma's baby was born. She named her child Nana, hoping to find solace and redemption in motherhood. However, the guilt of her actions haunted her relentlessly. She could hear Obinna's muffled cries in her nightmares, and every sound of the night seemed to echo his desperate pleas for help. The once vibrant woman became a shadow of her former self, her beauty marked by the weight of her conscience. One day, the villagers noticed CHIOMA's changed demeanor and began to suspect that something was amiss. They secretly conducted a thorough investigation, and eventually they uncovered a shallow grave in the backyard. The truth of CHIOMA's crime was revealed, and she was brought before the village council. CHIOMA confessed to everything, tears streaming down her face. She explained her unhappiness and the desperation that had driven her to commit such a heinous act. The village was shocked and saddened by the revelation.
iLiveNG.com.
They had always seen CHIOMA as a loving and a kind woman, incapable of such cruelty. In the end, CHIOMA was banished from the village, her name forever tainted by her actions. She wandered the land haunted by her past, searching for redemption.